Folks, I want you to listen to me very carefully because the situation in the Middle East right now is turning into one of the biggest disasters we have seen in many years. Before I came back and took control of things, the previous weak leadership allowed Iran to do whatever they wanted, and the whole region was falling into complete chaos. We managed to create a beautiful ceasefire that lasted for 2 full weeks, and it was honestly the strongest and smartest deal anyone has ever made in that troubled part of the world. I personally warned Iran in the strongest possible terms that they must open the Strait of Hormuz completely and immediately, or else a whole civilization would be completely wiped out by the end of that night. They did open the strait, but only a little bit, because deep down they are truly scared of what Donald Trump is capable of doing when pushed too far. Now they have started playing their old dirty games again by closing parts of the strait, and this shows exactly how dishonest and unreliable their leaders really are. This important strait carries 20% of all the oil in the entire world, so when they play with it, they are actually choking the global economy like a group of total losers. I have already warned them once again that if they do not open the strait fully and safely this time, we will have no choice but to strike their power plants, bridges, and other vital targets with tremendous force. I do not enjoy doing these kinds of things, but their stupid and reckless behavior is forcing my hand and leaving me with very few options. The fake news media and all the weak Democrats are already screaming about war crimes, as they always do, but they are completely wrong and have no idea what they are talking about as usual. I am the only leader who successfully stopped Iran from developing dangerous nuclear weapons, and I saved the entire region from a much larger and more terrible disaster than what we are seeing today. Now let us talk about what is happening in Lebanon, because Israel is currently striking them with great power, and hundreds of people have already lost their lives in these operations. Hezbollah is nothing more than a dangerous group of Iranian-backed terrorists and losers who have been causing problems for far too long in the region. I have always loved and supported Israel because they are without doubt our strongest and most reliable ally in the Middle East, and they are simply doing what any strong country must do to protect its people. This ceasefire that we made never included Hezbollah from the very beginning, so anyone who says Israel is breaking the agreement is lying straight to your face. Iran is now crying loudly and claiming that the strikes in Lebanon are destroying the ceasefire, but this is another pathetic lie because they want to protect their terrorist proxies while still trying to control the world's oil supply. If Iran truly wants any kind of real and lasting peace in the region, then they must immediately order Hezbollah to surrender completely and stop all their attacks and all their support without any further delay. Otherwise, the situation will continue exactly as it is, and there will be no mercy shown to anyone who keeps threatening stability in the area. They are currently holding some talks in Pakistan, in the city of Islamabad, and J.D. Vance is there representing us with strong and capable people on our side. I support the idea of talks, but I have never been a fan of these long and boring negotiations that usually lead to nothing, because I prefer making quick, powerful, and decisive deals that actually work. Iran must understand once and for all that they will never be allowed to have nuclear weapons, and there will be no enrichment activities or centrifuges permitted under any circumstances whatsoever. The Strait of Hormuz must remain 100% open for international shipping at all times, with no games, no special permission from Iran, and absolutely no extra fees or threats. Because of all their foolish and reckless actions, the price of oil went up again, and this is hurting ordinary Americans at the gas stations every single day. I will fix this economic problem, just like I fixed so many other problems during my previous successful term in office. The weak and incompetent leaders who came before me allowed Iran to get away with almost everything, but those weak days are now completely over. America First means we will always protect our national interests with full strength, and our military is currently ready, fully loaded, and stronger than it has ever been in modern history. We are not going to leave this region until the job is done properly and the right way from beginning to end. Here is the simple and honest truth that every single person needs to hear loud and clear. I am the only leader in the world today who has the strength, the experience, and the courage to handle this very dangerous and complicated situation in the right way. I made the original deal. I delivered the strong threats when they were necessary, and I will continue to make sure that America comes out as the big winner in the end. Iran is currently weak. Their leaders are foolish and extremely dangerous to world peace, and the entire international community can now see their weakness very clearly. If they finally decide to behave like civilized people and stop their reckless games, then that would be good for everyone involved in the region. But if they choose to continue with their stupid behavior and their lies, then things are going to become very bad for them, and they will regret their choices for a very long time. I want all of you watching this video to tell me your real and honest opinion in the comments section right below. Do you think we should be weak and nice with Iran, or do you think we should be strong, decisive, and ready to protect our interests no matter what it takes? Please write your thoughts clearly and do not hold back, because I read the comments and I want to know what real people are thinking. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of my important updates and videos in the future. Always remember these powerful words: make America great again. Because when America is strong and respected, the whole world becomes a much safer and better place for everyone. Thank you very much for listening to me today, and I will see you again very soon in the next video. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.